the fear living in Germany was more than the enjoyment I have there.
Really?
Yes, because you don't know when your adro system will be off. They might just come and carry you inside your house and deport you.
And what's up, my journeys? I greet you now. It's your boy Itala Davido. I this already met now. Then I will do my big bros. I can go on 2 things now when you want to tell us. So be you, baddest.
The first one was Germany. Then and I spent about 3 years
in Germany.
Then the second one was Switzerland.
Okay.
Then the third one, that is my present Italy.
Okay.
So I've been here for more than 30 years.
Really?
So it's like a home to me.
Okay. So tell me now, you feel like elaborate more, like deliberate on your experience in most of those countries. Like let's start with Germany now.
Okay.
How was it like when you say you lived there for 3 years, right?
Yeah.
So how was it like you being there for 3 years?
You know, we were the first set in Germany.
That's true.
At that time, things were too hard. It was even at the time that many white people have never seen a black man.
Really?
I met a woman who was about 90 years old.
Okay.
He was telling me that since he was born, she has never seen a black person. I said, why? He said, am I a human being? I said, yes. So he asked for permission to touch me and touch my hair and feel me.
Okay.
And he said, I thought it was a television color, but I never know that black people really exist.
Really?
Then I told him that Sean,
So meaning say she dey watch her for telly.
They watch her, that time black television dey.
Yeah, black and white.
Black and white. So he dey see and he dey think say people like black no dey exist. Say na just a film trick, But when he saw me, he feel me. He even touched my head. He hold me. So he said, okay, black people live, they exist. I said, yes, we are the black people. So that was about 30-something years ago.
Okay.
I was there. It was in my present, the German government declared that all foreigners should start working. Okay. That was then. Because when we were there, after 1-2 years, they didn't allow us to work. You always stay inside the house. You cannot leave your place 20 meters from your house.
Really?
If you are caught, you will be given fine. Okay. That was in my time. Maybe you live in Benin. You cannot go to place like a Saple or Delta, Lagos. If police find you there and they control you, they give you a fine.
Okay.
So that was them. The life was so restricted. So many we decided to leave. Not that the situation was too bad. Okay. So everybody at that time we have to find way then leave the country. So from there I lead to Switzerland.
Okay, because like during those times, like when the government declared like everybody should start working, like you really get a job.
Yes, there is a job. You can work and earn better money, But the problem is that it was a salon situation.
Okay.
So they just as a Nigeria, there is no way they can accept your salon. So except you get married.
Okay.
So if you are not fortunate to get married within 3 years, you will be deported. Then
okay.
They just write you rejection letter. If you cannot escape, the police they find you on the street or anywhere, they can just take you back home.
Okay.
It was a stupid experience.
So did you came directly from Nigeria then?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Because at that time
you came with a visa, right?
Yes, okay. I came with visa. So we decided to declare because that was the only option. You can have a stay in Germany. Because you can't go to school. Their school was it's too expensive and all those things.
So you never had a thought to integrate all of that?
No, because at that time there is no opportunity to do anything. The only opportunity you will have after 2 years was to go and find a job and work.
Okay, but you got a job, right?
So I got a job and I was doing spray painter.
Okay.
So it was all good, But before I could do something, the only way to stay at that time is just to get married. That is
really?
As in Nigeria. You are working, you are doing this, doesn't make you stay in Germany. You have children or you have a wife. No.
So all you just got married their own person?
Just married to a German girl. then that woman has the right to retain you in Germany. That was so those who have the opportunity were able to find a stay. So we, after 3 years, who can't find something like that, then we decided to relocate to other countries.
So you not try like to go with the women and all of that?
Let me tell you, the real fact was that when I was in Germany, I was just too small.
Okay, how old were you when you came?
I was about 23 years.
Okay.
So if I tell a woman I want to marry to a woman, it's just like a joke.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay.
And,
I can't believe you are so naive.
So I didn't have fat body, you know. I was so slim, very young
and naive.
young face, you know. So there is no woman who will accept a child to marry me at that time. There no way. So they also the women at that time were looking onto a big guy. You know, they feel you can make up to them. The most important thing that you can those kind of things, you know. They try to look onto the downstairs to see how odogun you are, you know.
That kind of thing.
So that kind of small boy now, they look at you, they cause you say maybe you not too tall. Your dogun, they don't feel return say you go feel be like this. So there is no way. But that doesn't mean you don't have a girlfriend or have something to do with them. But at least if you can hammer them that time, you have opportunity to have a woman or to marry a woman at that time.
So if I may ask that, like, what is one thing like you noticed that you don't like about Germany?
At that time, we were just there, no future, you know. Despite we work, because the only thing we were doing at that time, you work, just buy one car, send it to Nigeria. Okay. This is the only achievement we can do at that time. Okay. Apart from that, there is no other thing.
So you can't dive into that business to the buy car like this?
Yes, I was doing it. I still bought a car. At that time we don't ship anyhow car, we ship that Cha-Cha bus, that one we called Cha-Cha bus at that time, that Volkswagen something. So it's very easy. When you take it to Nigeria, no, they don't impose any tax on it. So we put that is the only thing you do. When they sell it, maybe they sell it at that time, maybe 15,000, 16,000 naira. the thing they shock you. Okay. So the only cars that you can buy at that time, you send to Nigeria, you get money. It's 504, 505. Those were still raining. Maybe they take 505 home, you can sell that one at the rate of 18,000 in the wharf. Or if they claim her, then the
18,000 naira.
Nah, just 18,000. 18,000. If you want to travel at that time, how much do you need? You need only 6,000. You buy your ticket, you still have some money in your purse. 6,000 naira. So that was that. This is the time I'm talking about. You know, our money, we are very powerful at that time.
What to make you leave Germany?
I leave because I have a future. Okay. When I wake up every day, the fear living in Germany was more than the enjoyment I have there.
Really?
Yes. Because you don't know when your adro system will be off. They might just come and carry you inside your house and deport you.
And this thing was happening 30 years ago. Right, and I can tell you that I've also interviewed some people like currently now.
It has been happening. Sometimes they don't even write any letter to you, a rejection letter. But you will just see a police who just ring your bell. Man, you come and it's police there. Just take you and tell you they are preparing you are going back to Africa. So because of that, when you are due for this for a deportation, so you must always look back or move. You can just move out from the country.
Then you now move to Switzerland?
Switzerland.
Okay.
Switzerland was a very rich country.
Really?
Very rich. No, even up to now.
Okay.
They are very powerful because they have a low population and very good in banking and all these things. And they pay well. But the problem is that we don't have that time from when you have this Africa passport problem and all this, they don't want you to leave. They will always find you one way or the other to make sure you are back.
So how long you stay for Switzerland also?
I stayed 1 year, but Switzerland was very good at that time. But there is no way you can also leave. And the only thing that was bad in Switzerland was because their women were more than 80% of them were HIV. You understand?
Then?
Then. So it's not a place where you go, you start messing up yourself with women. At that time, even in the bank, you can find condom. You take condom from the table, anywhere, hotel and all those things, they share condom, you know, so that you don't make love to a woman without the condom. So it was that. So with that, there is no way you can go for a woman anyhow. Before you can make love to a woman, you want to understand him and all this. So for me, I have a problem with that. The fear for women was
too much.
Was too much. So I couldn't do anything there. So I have to leave. And I was told that in Italy was a better place. When you come here, you start doing your own things and running things, you know. I say, yeah. So that was how I came to Italy.
Okay.
I came down here. I found out that we do Buongiorno. We were selling.
Okay.
We were the first people to sell in Italy because selling. We discovered Italy from Padova. We discovered the whole Italy because at that time the only people you can find in Italy at that time was women.
Okay.
So these women were doing runs.
Okay.
With that runs, we were now using some kind of nickname to call them women who do runs. We call them the promo show. They were promoting show. You understand? But when the new people came, they didn't know what it meant. They now changed it to promotion.
Olosho. Okay.
It was not Olosho, it was promo show. People who promote show.
Okay.
Because you cannot see a woman and just call it Ashewo or like what they do today. But many people use that stupid words. But we were using a very big word to respect them and call them to what they are doing. We were saying, these girls where they do promo show, we were using this kind of place. You can find them was like Torino, a lot of were in Rome and also Firenze. So these are the big cities you find them, but you don't see them outside. You can only see them from 6 in the evening when they are going to take their bus to their various positions, you know. We, the boys, we don't have a job. So we not organize what we call the shoroti.
Okay.
Shoroti is something when we prepare a bag, then we will pick up a big bus, about 12 or 10 people. We can go to Rome, Ancona, any city we go and sell. We spend 1 week before returning back to Padova.
Okay.
So we have a capo. Capo will buy the goods. That is the boss. Capo owns the boss, owns the goods. So we are the sellers.
Okay.
The sellers we
sell.
So
what you guys sell then?
We sell like pavamenti, slashy, cotton, stockings, and let me put into the stockings. So all these things you use in the house, that were the things we were selling.
Okay.
But it is very low quality, you understand? But sometimes the people will say they don't want to buy. Then you will not ask them to give you some money to eat.
Okay.
So they will not give you money. So that money they give to you is for you. So the things you sell, when you sell 10 euro, so 6 euro is for you, while the 4 euro is for the capo. Because
for the boss.
For the boss, because he owes the goose. No, I'm sorry. The 6 euro is for the capo because he bought the goose. He also for the boss and everything. Then for you selling it, you take 4. Then capo will take 6. It is like when you sell 100 euro, so you have 40 euro. The capo.
So back then, like how much was the highest amount you can make in a day?
If you are a good seller and you can also ask for, for what we call help, people can dash you money. You can make more money.
Like how much?
People who make money can make one. This time I'm talking about is that was the time of lire, not euro. We are
Okay, then they were using
lire.
lire. Okay.
It was in my present with the change to euro.
Okay.
Yes.
So that was like about.
So maybe you can make 150 lire
Like at
in a
what
day.
year are you talking about now?
Oh, say just think back to maybe around that kind of 28 years back. You know,
Really?
yes. I have a kid's wife. My first kid is 21 years.
Okay.
The second one is 20 years.
Okay.
The last one is doing 15.
Okay.
So you see,
So that was how you guys survived then.
that was how we were surviving here. So in the whole of Italy, they know us. The police when they caught you, they say, "Come here, you go. What are you doing?" "I am selling." You will bring out your bag, you will search it and see it that nothing like all these criminal things inside. Like today, many guys go into another business, but in our own time, this is what we were doing. So they now see that we were doing clean something or the money. It is illegally business in their country, but for us to survive, they allow us to do it.
Like, how will you compare Italy now? Like, what is the difference between now and then?
Okay, between now and then, now is more better.
Okay.
Because at that time we don't have paper.
Okay.
No political asylum in Italy. So if you just come, you come. You know how to survive.
Okay.
So
You're your own.
you are your own. You
Okay.
can die. You can anything can happen to you. You are all your own. It is difficult to find a house at that time. The government does not give house. Nobody give house.
No,
So-
until like all this camp of a 10 and
no
asylum.
police, nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Okay.
Nothing. We were just here. It was God's grace. You understand? We survived. Many people died in
Really?
short because when you sick, how are you going to take care? So not now you have paper, you can go to hospital. So it is only those who have paper, few people. But in most cases, if you have our Nigeria passport, you can also go because they are going to carry the bill to our embassy to pay. Then, so when all those things stop, things went wrong. So there's this, the Italian government decided to share up paper. So when we been able to get people like me, I went into fabric. So I started working in a factory. So I started my job. First of all, I started with a ceramic job, but they were not paying well. Then I decided to change into mechanic. From that time to today, I am still working there. You know, it's about 25 years in one company.
Okay, wow.
So things change. Anyway, we are progressing. It is only we started well, but at the middle, the new people that were coming, they now spoil the whole system. You understand? Today it is something that you cannot advise anybody because that was not the way we were making money in Italy. It is very too bad today.
So what do you observe with this our young set now we come here?
It's something I cannot go into say in public, you know.
Just talk. You
But
are free spirit.
they are not encouraging. They are not encouraging when you see, because here now there is so many opportunity for you. If you can drive a car, go to driving school, learn how to drive trailer. If you drive trailer, there is nothing you can make 3,000 euro in a month. If you go outside the country, it's 6,000. If not that, let us do something like open a store or go to school, study one thing. You can do an agent to all this headline, do so many things. As a young man, you have brain to think. It's not like we who came very early. Our own is to just work in the factory, that's all. We are okay with that because we should leave the generation to grow also. They have so many, but all of them now, no. All of them just focus on the other stupid side of it. Now it's a big problem. When you come to our area, like Padova, Vicenza, see how police running after our people. You don't. For me, I would be insulted, you know. But they can't just keep quiet, seeing you destroying them, you know. It's a big problem.